Okay, this is the newest version of eBay, and you're going to go ahead into the top right hand corner and click sell. And I'm selling some little ceramic alligators, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in the title. This is going to be your title. It'll pop up on your title when we go to the next page. You can always change it once you get over there, so if you just typed in something short, that's fine. You can go ahead and extend it once you get in there. So once you get into the listing, so you'll go ahead and type out the name of the item that you're going to sell, and this is like a lot. It's like a little family of alligators. So whoops, the T, lot of ceramic alligators. So it's nice and simple, and then I'll change some things up probably once we get in there. So click go, and then they're going to give you some suggestions here. And as you can see, like it's not Legos. It could be the wild animals one, or it's not salt and pepper shakers either. That's the other choice. So, or if you don't want to use their suggestions, you can go down and pick your own. So I'm going to start with collectibles and see what they give me here. Animals. And oh, here we go. Some the reptiles. Oh, and alligators and crocodiles. So that's perfect. That's what I'm going to use. And then create a new listing. And we'll just say that they're used because they are. They're not brand new with tags or anything. So see, you can see it says medium length. You kind of want to make it, get as many keywords in there as possible for people to find it easily. I'll probably come back to that because I got to think about, other words. Well, this is a lot of a family. This is a family of alligators. So maybe I can add that. You just kind of want to think of what will people try to pull up in your search. Usually things like cute people don't really use. They just use the main item that they're looking for. So just try to put as many keywords as you can in the title to help people, with the search easier. So I'll put family here. So lot of three, there's three of them. So that way they know how many is in the lot. And so again, you can always go back to this if you want. It already has, reptiles up there and alligators. So that helps people, with the search too. So that automatically, those are in the keywords. So you can always change that whenever you want though. It's still medium length. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and move down to add a photo. I'll go back to the title again and maybe add stuff, but maybe not. I think it's fine. So anyway, I already took pictures ahead of time of the alligators, so I'll go ahead and add them to the listing now. Just make sure you do very clear photos and take as many as you can. I think it's up to 12 that you can put in here. See, like the first one that just popped up right here, I zoomed in to show like the paint job that they did. Just very clear photos of a zoom of each face just to see what they're buying. I don't want it to be the first photo though, so that is something you can move these around. It's going to go ahead and just automatically put in an order by itself, and you can just drag them with your mouse over to put whichever one you want first, and then this will turn them the way that you want them, and then it automatically saves. So there they are. This is the one I want for my first photo because that's the one that they're going to see when they first type it in. This one is just a more, so you can see the detail on their backs. So that one is there. What I also do is take a picture of the underneath so they can see, how much is painted or whatever, what it looks like underneath too. Now also I take a picture of the measurements, not on everything, but something like this I will because you can't really tell from a photo how big it is. And some people don't read the descriptions, so it's always good to do that so that way they can see it in the picture too. So that's our photos, and then we're going to go down here and it automatically put used because we did that at the beginning. But these you don't have to fill in everything. Let me look for ceramic. For material, they don't have it. So you can add your own if they don't have your category. Click add your own. And then the other ones aren't really necessary. Maybe if it was like from the country, if it was from Japan, because those are more collectible, but I don't have anything that says where these are from. I have no labels or anything. So the only way you would have to do every single one is if there's like a little red star next to it. Oh, here's figurine, so I'll click figurine. Otherwise, oh yeah, I'll put that in my title too, because then that will make my title a little better. So anyway, you don't have to do every single one of those down below, but it would help if you do have that information. So yeah, I'm not going to fill in all of these. And California has a warning, and I don't know because I literally don't know where these came from. So anyway, we'll go down to the description. And automatically eBay will put whatever's in the title in your description. So click on change because you want to add to it or even take away stuff if you don't want something in it. They do already put, condition is used and how you mail it. They know I always put priority mail, so it just automatically goes in as priority mail for shipping. And that's fine because I do want people to know that. But also, this is where you would add, more to your, description. That doesn't necessarily need to go in a title, or it's too much to go in a title. So, let's see here. So I want to go ahead and type in that the biggest one is 3 inches because, just in case somebody doesn't click on that one photo, you definitely want to put it in the description. So this is also where you put anything that's wrong with them. Totally be very descriptive. If there's any chips or any markings at all, make sure you put that in the description because that is huge. Because if they get it, they'll return it. So make sure you really describe it good. So this one is the largest, is about 3 inches. Okay. Also, I always put to please ask any questions before bidding because you would be surprised how many people buy it and then ask the questions, which is so silly. Like, why would you buy something before you know the answer? But so many times that happens to me, so I just want to specify that for the silly people that don't do it. Okay, also what you can do is you can make these words, different font for the description. You can do different size. You can bold letters. I literally just leave it like this. That's just time consuming for me to go in and do it, but you just highlight it and then click bold and it'll bold it, or highlight it and click what size you want it. But I've never had a problem just doing it and leaving it the size that it is and not bolding it and not changing the font. It still works. So you can make it fancy if you want, but I do not do that. Okay, so pricing. Change the pricing. You click that change. And you do, if you want to do an auction, they automatically click auction and they give you a recommendation. So make sure you turn that off if you don't want to use it. So there's a buy it now option or auction. If you do not turn off that auction, it will do both. So it'll start your bidding at 99 cents and then also have a buy it now. So if somebody bids 99 cents, the buy it now goes away and then you'll start, then it's just an auction. So always be sure, what do you want to do? Do you want it to be just an auction or just a buy it now? So I'm going to do buy it now. I'm going to unclick this auction. Some things I do auctions, some things I don't, but this is going to be buy it now for $20. And I have the auction part unclicked. So there are some things that I do auctions on. This one, I feel like it's going to be on there for quite a while, so but here's where you can change it in the starting bid. You don't have to do 99 cents. You do the starting bid, and then you can also put the days of duration that you want to do it. Usually I do 7 days, do it longer to get more people to see it. Because if you do it for one day, maybe not a lot of people will see it. So I always do at least 7 days is what I pick. But you could do 10, but also some buyers don't want to stick around that long. So the auctions are a little tricky. So you can click allow offers if you want. But if the starting bid is 99 cents, it depends. But people will do it. I never click that for auctions. I never click schedule a listing time. I just let it start as soon as I am done listing it. So it starts the same day, but if you click on this and you want it to start, on a Sunday or whatever, then you would just click that and the time. The auction, oh yeah. So the buy it now, you just have that. You put the price, and I'm going to put $20, and you can allow offers for them to automatically deny something. So I allow offers all the time. But right here is where you could put like, just send me the offers that are, I'm going to put $15. So if somebody tries to send an offer for $10, it's going to automatically deny it because I have this here saying I only want offers that are 15 or more. So I put that in there, and then that way I don't have to get all the silly offers like, will you take $5 for it? It just automatically denies it. So, but I do always allow offers on my things, and people like to take advantage of that, so that's good. This easy pricing, it's no way, I never do that, where they automatically, within a certain amount of days, they reduce the price automatically. I would rather look at my own item and decide if I want to lower the price or not. I don't want them to just keep lowering the price on my item. So I always watch and see, how many people have looked at it, and then I'll lower the price if I think that it needs to be lowered. This one you can also schedule a listing start time if you want. And quantity, you can definitely, if you have more than one item, like say you're selling, t-shirts and you have 10 of them, you can put the quantity 10, and it's like it keeps the inventory for you. So if you have more than one, then you would click that and put how many. And then it'll keep track of it. So every time they sell something, they'll change it for you and just keep the inventory. So now for the shipping, so they always do the recommendations, and what I always do is use priority mail, like I was saying. So definitely want to go in there, though. I do change it, and I'm a little more specific to what type of box I'm going to use. And so this one, I'm looking for priority mail small flat rate box instead of just the general, they're going to pay this to this. I want to say specifically I'm using this box. And then let's see here. You can add, your own thing. Everybody does their shipping different. I just like priority mail. It's so much easier for me. It's a set price. It's a flat rate box. All of their boxes are. They're free boxes from, USPS. And it's just so much easier for me to, they pay, I print the label, throw it on the box. You could take it to the mailbox, take it to the post office and drop it off, and even when they're closed. So I charge a fixed amount of $7.90. This one says up to, but I just put, I know it's mostly $7.90, and sometimes if it's less, it's gonna be that's in my favor. But anyway, it's flat rate, so I don't even know why sometimes it is less. But so I just put exactly $7.90 for a fixed amount for every buyer. And like I said, it's just the easiest thing for me. I could even call USPS to pick it up at my door. It's already paid for. It's just easy. Global shipping program, everybody should have that on, I would think, because that one it goes all over the world, and all you do is once they pay, you ship it. It ships straight to Kentucky. There's like a hub there that then they will ship it to, Japan or whatever country, and they only pay that, or with you only deal with that one price. It's just like, I'll still get my $7.90 for shipping, and then it goes to Kentucky, and then the buyer is the one that pays extra for now it to go from Kentucky to the country. So it's a really good thing. I do sell a lot of things with the global shipping program. So it's very easy to do. So then we go down here. You can donate a portion to charity if you want. You can definitely click on that. And then list it for free. Usually the new sellers get 50 free a month. So, and then the final value for all of them is about 10%, including the PayPal fees and the eBay fees. So just always figure 10% will go away from your listing price. So these, I always make it worth my while here because these alligators, let's say I paid $1 for them. I can't remember the exact price. It was probably less because I got them in a group of different items with other ceramic little squirrels and stuff for really inexpensive. So let's just say it was $1. And so to make my money on these, I want to put like $20. So that way I make a good profit. So whenever I'm outsourcing, I get very inexpensive items and then for a good price. And then click list it and you're done. It's so easy. This is the thing again saying that lower the price every 5 days, 5%. No, I don't want to do that. And then also you can boost your items to help it sell faster. But my items are so kind of rare. You know, there are other alligators on there, but they're not like mine. If you're selling like t-shirts and there's a ton of them online, then you can do a boost and make yours go to the top. But it, you know, that costs money, and I never do that. So I never have items. Mine are all pretty rare. It's not like there's, you know, 10,000 of them on there, and I don't really need to boost them, but you can do that. And it does. I have heard that it does help people when you boost your items. So I just click no thanks, and then it's done. So it's very easy.